Hello. Welcome again to my YouTube channel. My name is Shola Fali, and if you're new here, you're welcome. I share immigration content on relocation to Canada and how to become a permanent resident in Canada, and that's the kind of content you would find on my page. And if that's the kind of content you're looking out for, please stay tuned and keep watching. So I'm Nigerian and I'm a permanent resident of Canada, and I currently live in the city of Ottawa, and all the information that I will be sharing will be based on my experience and from my friends and my community. So thank you so much for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'd see the link on the video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you've not watched my previous videos before, please look for the link up there and click on it and watch them. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and your family or anyone you know interested in the program. Also, coming soon would be a template for your various documents that you'd need. So I'll be creating an ebook that would show you different templates on how you can fill your forms and everything like that. So just before we go ahead, I want to state it that I am not an immigration consultant. I am just someone who has gone through the process and has an insider view of how it looks like from an applicant's perspective. So if you're looking for an immigration consultant that is licensed, you can leave a comment in the comment section. I'd direct you to someone who is licensed. So please, any information that I provide on this channel can be verified on the Canadian website, which I'll leave the description in the description box down below this I don't know why I say down below this video. So thank you so much. Let's go right into it. So today's video, I'll be talking about determining your eligibility for the express entry program. A lot of people know about express entry. They've heard about express entry before, or they've heard about writing IELTS or having to evaluate your degree, but there's actually a step before you start thinking about writing your IELTS or doing your evaluation for your certificate, and that step is evaluating your scores to determine if you're eligible for the program or not. I will leave the link in the description box. Don't forget to go there and calculate your score. So what is your score? There's something called the comprehensive ranking score, which is what determines how well you will do against the other applicants. So the various factors that affect that score, one of which is your language ability, your education, and your work experience. Those are the three minimum requirements that you need to be able to qualify for the program. And then there are 6 other factors that determine those other requirements. So first of all is your age. So how old are you? How young are you? Young? Are you old? That's what also determines. The second one is your language ability. How well can you speak English or French? Because Canada is a bilingual country, so you need to be able to speak either English to a proficient level or French to a proficient level. Another one is, do you have any will be your adaptability in the country? So do you have any family members here? Are you coming with your partner? Are you married? Are you single? Are you in a common law relationship? Those are the things that also affect and helps to that helps your score. Another one is your education. What is your highest form of education? Are you a master's degree holder, a PhD degree holder? Do you have 2 or more certificates? Those are the other things that also determines. If you're trying to look for a way to get your scores to a better point, there's a video that I'll link up there that I have spoken about different certificates and programs that you can do to better your score if you are a bachelor's degree holder. One thing I like to state is, if you're a master's degree holder, you have a lot of points, and if you have your master's, you don't need to evaluate your bachelor's degree. But if you have just your bachelor's degree, you do not stand a very good chance with the current trends, because the competition is getting harder, and it's becoming more difficult to become like a permanent resident in Canada. So you know that you need to have a high degree, or at least 2 or more certificates. So go watch that video if you haven't seen it yet. Another thing that helps is how much funds do you have. If do you have a job offer, do you have a valid job offer? So people that have valid job offers also tend to get a higher score, because the government wants you to come in and to start working immediately. So I've mentioned age, language ability, your adaptability factor, your if you have a valid job offer, and then those are like, and then your skilled work experience. So the reason why I left skilled work experience for the last one is because it's something that tends to disqualify a lot of people. So there are 3 different kinds of skilled work experience. The first one is NOC 0, second one is NOC A, and third one is NOC B. NOC, you're wondering what is NOC. So NOC is the National Occupational, what? I'll write the description, I can't remember it right now, but NOC is what helps to categorize the various occupations, right? And it is a Canadian standard. So what may be qualified as a very good ranking job in your country may not be qualified as a very good ranking job in Canada. But NOC 0, which is the first one, is for managerial positions. So if you are a manager, you're a judge, you're a managing director, you're a CEO, you're whatever, you fall within that category. NOC A is for professionals. So if you're a lawyer, you're a medical doctor, you're a pharmacist, you have any form of any professional certificate or degree, or rather, sorry, if you have a professional job that you carry out, you fall under that category. The third one is technical jobs. So you would think like, okay, technical jobs, what does that mean? Or you would think that a professional job would be like an engineer, but no, engineers actually fall under NOCB. So engineers, bankers, what else, like microbiologists, just think of it, anything would fall under technical NOCB. It falls under the technical jobs category. So there's also, I will also leave the link on how to find your NOC in the description box. You may want to go in there and type what you do, and try to determine what category you fall under, because if you fall under NOC C or D, you do not qualify for the Express Entry program. The Express Entry program is divided into 3 categories, which is the Federal Skilled Workers, which is for people that have like a proper education, like you went to a university or a college and then you work in any of these categories, NOC 0, A or B. There's the Federal Skilled Trades program, which is for people that are like your electricians, your welders, your plumbers, anything that has to be do with trade, skilled trade, it falls under that category. But just let me mention, Federal Skilled Trade is very regulated, and you must have a degree from a technical school to fall under that. So don't just think any random person that is an electrician can come and do it. It's not like that. And then the last one is the provincial. Okay, there's the Canadian experience class, and that's for people that are schooled in Canada and they've finished their work permits. They have a job that is categorized under skilled, under NOC 0, A or B. They fall under that category and they can apply under that program. And then there's the last one, which is the provincial nomination, which has to do with a province nominating you based on the occupation in demand and wanting you to come to their province. So the different ones, the one I did was the Federal Skilled Workers program, and that's the one I am relating back to you now. So let's determine your eligibility. To determine your eligibility is actually not difficult. There's a link, I'll put the link in the description box. please go check it out and calculate your score, and let me know what your score is. Put it in the comment section. I'd like to hear from you. It's always very nice when it's interactive, because some people are shy and they will never ever come out and say what they actually need. But if they see your comments, they'll be able to respond, and they'll be able to get their own advice and feedback from there. So please leave the comments in the comment section. I would respond. I respond to everybody, because I never blow yet, and it's not that difficult to even have to reply to so many comments even when I blow. So just leave a comment in the comment section. So when you determine your eligibility and to determine your CRS score, is very easy. The first question is usually like, how old are you? Are you single or married? Will your partner, if you're married, will your partner be coming with you to Canada? Does your partner already have a permanent residency status? And things like that. So it's a very easy test. So after you determine your score may be very low because you've not evaluated your degree, and maybe because you've not written your IELTS, and it will come out as ineligible. So if you want to actually calculate your score, what you should do is this. When you're filling in the IELTS part, for the results you should click yes, just to get a stimulation of what your score would be. You should click yes, and then in listening you should put in score 8.0 and above. Put in reading 7, writing 7, and speaking 7, and then you fill the other part with your other information, and that will help you have a feel of what your score will be. It's very important to determine what your score will be before you start writing IELTS. I cannot overemphasize it, because some people are already planning to go and write IELTS when you don't even know what your score is. You don't know if you need another certificate or not, especially if you have just a bachelor's degree from another country aside Canada. You need to determine your score. I can't overemphasize that. You really need to. So when you're feeling that thing, you need to also reread it very well, because sometimes it says what's your highest form of work experience in Canada. Some people will put 5 years. That's wrong, because it said in Canada. It's not in Canada, it's not in Nigeria, it's in Canada. So if you've not worked in Canada for 5 years, it doesn't qualify. Then also you need to see some questions like do you have a sibling in Canada? See, Canada only understands father, mother, children, the end. Father, mother, children married to other people, right? And then their partners. That's it. They don't understand my auntie, second cousin, my auntie's brother's son's cousins, second removed or something. They don't understand all those things. They don't even understand that we are family friends. He's not your sibling. When you say sibling, it's not your brother or your sister. So you need to understand that fact. So when you're feeling that, it should be a no, except your brother, your direct blood, or your father's your half brother or your step brother. Except those kind of people, those are the people you can claim as your sibling. Or if your brother is married to someone that is a permanent resident, you can claim the person's permanent residency status. Do you understand? So so fill in your scores. Let me know what your score is, and then we'll talk from there. Right now, the current score is about 472. The last one was 472. So when I did mine was 474. So you can imagine how it is. Like, the scores are they're going up. Everything is like getting harder. When I did 474, what the rounds were like 460 or 450. So you can imagine, like, right now it's 472, and then my own score was 474, and I was like, okay, so if I did mine when I did mine, I probably won't have qualified, right? So that was actually very scary. So the scores are getting higher, people are getting more qualifications, and it's just becoming more difficult. So that's it. You need to actually really know what you're doing before you don't just jump into something without knowing what it is or what it entails. That's my own point of view, and I'm sure that's what most people would agree with me with. So that's it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are, what your comments are, what your concerns are, and I'll be willing to help you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any video, like, share, comment, and I will be back with another video talking about how to determine your NOC. So thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.